Hi everyone, I am back. I'm back. I'm here. I'm back. Here I am, and I'm back. I know y'all are here. Okay. I like waiting for everybody. I like when I see everybody pop in. Sometimes they don't know. Aha, now you know. There. Hi. Hi, you guys. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hi. Ah. It is North Carolina. There we go. It is really ridiculous weather out here. I don't know whether to stay in. I can breathe. Well, not in LA, you couldn't. The whole fucking state of California is on fire. The entire state. And I went out this morning. On the weekend, I went out. I got out of my car and it smelled like smoke so bad. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I was trying to read your handle there. I was like, does that say omelets? I feel like I want an omelet. I'll slow it down later. I can't figure it out right now. But look, you guys, I wanted to show you. I don't even know if like Lori's on yet, but Libra Lori, look at this. I don't think I've seen you guys. She got me a Keithy necklace. See? It says Keithy on it so that I can wear it. Can you see? Keithy. I hope I have it right where it shows right. I had it backwards before. Right there. See? Keithy. She got me this in gold and in silver so I can switch on and off. Right. So now I'm going to make this one shorter, so it goes all the way down. I know. Isn't that beautiful? Keithy. That's from Libra Lori. She dropped it off. Actually, I have to laugh. It's from Libra Lori and Kenzie, the dog. Everybody signed their cards this week from them and their pets. That's hilarious. Anyway, I know, isn't that beautiful? Wait, you can see it's a little gold, see? Right there. Keithy. Because I always call him Keithy, even though he's a grown-ass man. He's my Keithy. Venus and Leo. Oh my goodness. I know, Libra Lori's the best. No, Keithy hasn't talked to me yet. I'm really sorry. Yep, I'm one of those people, can't read my way out of a paper bag right now, at least as far as my kid's concerned. I'm sure he's around. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so I'm keeping envelopes and things that people sent me. Now, this person sent their prediction, and this is from Kevin Newsom, but I'm not going to read the prediction, but he really did a nice job, sent me a whole written out of what he thought happened to Keithy. You know, he sent it to me, like he took the time to write it. So thank you. I thought he said, when I looked at the envelope, I'm like, fuck, I got a letter from Gavin Newsom. No, but it's Kevin Newsom, not Gavin. So it's okay. I was like, thank you. And he calls me, look, Mrs. Bella. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, so I will definitely, when everything unfolds, I've got that over here. So thank you, Kevin, very much. I wanted to say that. And again, I'll say thank God it wasn't from Gavin Newsom. I was like, what the fuck is he writing me for? I was cracking up. I was like, well, my life's down in the gutter, isn't it? And then I got this beautiful, there's two cards here. Just so beautiful. I mean, like, look, just so beautiful cards. I mean, so beautiful. Let me see. Okay, I should know where the envelope is for this. Damn. Well, you know who you are that sent me the card. Now I don't have your name here because I don't have the envelope. Let me see if I have the envelope. I'll leave that one for a second. This was a birthday card. In the midst of all the other cards came a birthday card. And this cracked me up because it was from Sandy, and she also got me a little card for coffee, a $10 card, I think. I think that was her. Yes, $10 card for coffee. And now here's another one that I know, they're just so lovely. This is birthday, and she put from Sandy and Shakespeare the cat. This is from Sandy and Shakespeare. This stuff makes me it makes me happy. Shakespeare, all the pets get in on it, which I really love. Just beautiful. Just beautiful cards. And that was a birthday card, so that was lovely. This was a card written by, this was from Heather, and she's from Lexington, Kentucky. I've read all of, this is today's ones I read. This is Heather's right here. So these are beautiful. It's pet week too, I know. I don't think Heather has a pet. Yeah, she just wrote this lovely card to everybody in our family. So nice. And then this card, I got so many cards today. This one cracked me up. This was from, see, look, a beautiful card for Keithy, and just beautiful, like literally bothering to write and to write beautifully and to speak beautiful things. Like, people are so lovely. This one cracked me up though. This is from Maria, Bill, and the birds, Apollo and Emily. So now we've got the bird card. I'm knowing you all by your pets, really. So yeah, Apollo and Emily. Who names their birds that? How cute, right? We have like a very serious masculine name, and then we have Emily. So yeah, I used to have a little neighbor, Emily. Anyway, this is so beautiful. So that's another one. I just want to make sure I let everybody, I know, Apollo. I can't get, I'm picturing him as like a white cockatiel or something, like Apollo. That's how I think of him. Or he could be a dark bird too. I don't know, but he must be a strong bird. And his friend is Emily. And this is, oh yeah, this is also, look at this. This was also for, this was for Keith. And this is also from Sandy and Shakespeare. So Shakespeare, like I know the cat. Shakespeare the cat. He must be quite the funny little cat, mustn't he? Now, this one, okay, I'm so confused. This one goes with Sandy. See, I get confused with who does what. And sometimes you didn't sign your name, but I love you anyway. I love you for writing this. So beautiful. That's just so lovely. So these two cards, you didn't sign your name, but they came together and so beautiful. And then, let's see. That was Heather. And this was Maria. This is Apollo's mommy. I was like laughing. I'm like the bird. And then this one came, and this one came with a bunch of crystals. And I want to say, wait, let me look. She's so cute. Look, she gave me all kinds of crystals, and on the envelope is all of the names. At first, look, healing vibration. You know, I went right to vibrator with that, but I'm sorry. I'll say it anytime. Anyway, look at this beautiful card. This is so beautiful. I think this girl's name is Cynthia. I have to go get her, but look. Do you see this? She had it all taped up here and other things. I think her name is Cynthia. In fact, I see I'm squinting because I need glasses. Cindy, she calls herself. Yeah, so beautiful. Thank you. I just received it today. I'm going to unpack these. I wanted to leave them where they were so I didn't forget to say anything to anybody, because I forget to say stuff. And then people are like, oh my God. Okay, don't judge. It's a Starbucks water. Judge me. I'm a hypocrite now. Such a freaking hypocrite. Let's see who this was for. Somebody wrote me just the most beautiful letter. Let's see. Oh, this is from Christy. So Christy wrote a beautiful letter. Everybody's written beautiful, look, beautiful letters. Like they're actually writing, totally lovely. Thank you. I finally went to my mailbox, which was super exciting. Yeah, plastic straws are banned out of here. You know what I love about the plastic community? Wait, your Doberman's name is Atlas. My turtle's name is Gem. Gemstone, my horse is, oh, something. I missed all of that. Oh my God. That's hilarious. I love people's cats and dog names and their horses' names. And, you know, I know it's it's beautiful. Are you kidding? I have them all over here. I've got them all over here. I've got them all over here. I've got them over there. I have them everywhere. So I'm so thankful for all of these beautiful things that everybody, and the time and checking on me. People call, they text. Sometimes I don't reply back. And they, oh, Zoe and Boomer. I just saw that. Wait, my dogs are Zoe and Boomer. I know, it's so nice. No, they're beautiful. They're so beautiful. I had to thank everybody, and everybody, absolutely everybody. Xander and your dog is Diesel. So you kind of got Xander and Diesel. You got like the stripper community, cat and dog there. The movie star community. Oh, Pixie. Oh, your Chihuahua is Pixie. That's so cute. Posh. My Leo dog is named Posh, of course. Murphy and Scooby. Wait, was that right? 2 ferrets. Okay, I haven't heard that in a while. A poodle is Grace Kelly. I used to have a black poodle. 90-pound, standard, tall, black poodle, Tucker. Yeah, Tucker, and then Tulip. I got to do the T names with the dogs. And I love flowers, and I love tulips. So there you go. Zed, my cat. Okay, Diva. Let's see. Luna Dillon and Dixie dogs. Okay. Happy birthday tomorrow. This makes me love my ferrets. I love ferrets too. I'm just saying I haven't heard ferrets in a while when people come up and they're like, Bim Bam, my tiger cat. How cute. Milo and the dog is. I just missed it. Okay, a terrier mix named Marilyn, Layla May and Dahlia, oh God, Bay. I want to say Tootsie Maltese. Okay, so cute. Bruno, I love these. Love standard poodles. I know. Yeah, Tucker was really cute. Tucker was the cutest. He loved, oh my God, total Keithy story when Keith was born and could crawl. Okay, so like at 4 months, 5 months, he would crawl into the kitchen. 6 months, crawl. He's learning how to crawl. Maybe he was a little bit older than that. And he would get into Tucker's like food bowl, the kibble, and he would plop himself in the kibble bowl, and and Tucker would come, run behind my legs and look out like this, like, get that offspring of yours out of my food. Like he would look like this. Yeah, so it was pretty funny. We had that, and we had also a pit bull named Z. So we had a dog named Z and Tucker. Actually, Z was Jimmy's dog, and Tucker was Jason and Keith's dog. So there you go. Yeah, there's a P.O. box. Oh, wait, vodka. I need vodka, but I don't drink. Oh, Tonto, a silver poodle. Yeah, they're really pretty. A kitty named Pretty. Oh, cute. Maple Leaf, maple something. Sheba. Oh, 16-year-old son. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, they know everything at 16. Lugnut is your cat. Maine Coons, yes, that's what Tulip is. So I've heard. I know the chat goes crazy. I have to slow it down, but I can't right now. Yeah, that's my necklace from Libra Lori. It's so pretty. Keithy. I wondered why she called me and asked me how to spell Keithy. I was like, well, I spell it with a Y. Why, is that wrong? And she was like, no, how do you spell it? And I'm like, with a Y. Anyway, oh my gosh. And let me show you this. Not that you will understand this because this is from Detective Stacy. She brought it, friend Stacy, who's helping us with Keith. But this is called Project Repat. Okay, it's a queen size kilt she bought for us. And you put all the t-shirts and clothes of Keith's on a quilt. You send it to them and they make you a queen size quilt. That would be a big ass quilt. Quilt. That's what you do. So Stacy got us this. So I got all the clothes. I hijacked 2 bags of Keith's clothes out of his brother's room because I'm using them for the blanket. Sorry, Jace. He said I stole the clothes. I'm like, that's right, I did. I stole the clothes. Well, because he'll wear them. So I'll send some back, but I wanted to go through. Yeah, that's right. So Stacy sent me this. This is what the company's called, and she did it for herself. And so she thought of it for me, which is so nice. She brought it over. They mail it in the mail. So yeah, pillow quilts. I know, it's so cool. That was an exciting thing. And then what else did I do? I have been doing nothing. I've been doing a lot. Okay, so where does our soul go when we sleep? God only knows, because I don't even know. I don't even know where I go anymore when I'm awake. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I miss Keithy. Oh, Ella Doodle. I had a friend named Ella. Emily the cat. I have Emily the neighbor, who is also apparently a bird and a cat. Cranbrook, BC, on the way to Kimberly. Got it. Yes, got it. I don't know where we go exactly because I can't prove it. But yeah, you're going to proceed with the divorce anyway. Mars retrograde will slow down his anger to pile it up after the retrograde. It's okay. Okay, so Wait, I was going to say, where do we go when we sleep? Good question. I usually go to the fridge some point in the middle of the night, find some blueberries or popcorn. My diet has been blueberries and popcorn. It's all over my floor. Don't judge. Coffee, blueberries, and popcorn. This is why I'm insane. Okay, I'm insane. I'm like, that's it. I'm crazy. And I've been doing acupuncture, and I've been fixing my back because my right hip, yeah, I can't judge. That's all I eat. I eat organic, non-fat, no nothing popcorn, and protein bars, which are giving me zits. That's right. And I eat blueberries, yummy blueberries. That's kind of what I like to eat. It's kind of my thing. Oh, tater tots. Well, Arlene has invited me back for tater tots yet. That bitch. Yeah, no, she'll invite me back. Oh, wait, what's your chinchilla's name? Oh no, I just missed your chinchilla's name. Yeah, so wait, I can't even say that. Yeah, I love the blueberries. Okay, so I jack myself up on coffee in the morning, and I miss so much running since Keithy passed, because I'm just gonna say this for anybody. Oh wait, Zeus the bearded dragon. Oh my God, I love lizards. They're so cute. They're not really cuddly, and Tulip would eat them, but we had Checkers the snake, and I don't know. I asked Anne and Mary when they babysat. Oh, Zuli, you have a Rottweiler named Zuli. Oh, we have a Chihuahua named Zuli. I mean Rascal Pants has a Chihuahua named Zuli. Yeah, little Zuli, Zuli Patuli. So yeah, anyway, when we sleep, okay, first of all, Emily the cat, it cracks me up. Coffee and tater tots, I must stop. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so Zuli, I know. Lila's little baby Chihuahua is Zuli. It's not baby anymore. She's like 3 or 4. And then Kevin, the bearded dragon, we have baby Jack. Baby Jack's been full on over with Lila. So it's been baby Jack, Zuli, Buddha, and OG all together. And then there's Panda the cat. And I don't know if there's other cats. And there's 2 guineas. And I forget which guinea. I think Winnie died, and there's another guinea, and then there's Pebbles. But I don't know. I haven't had the guineas up yet. I don't know their names. Yeah, Kevin the Dragon. That's so cool. Okay, so where do we go when we sleep? Okay. We can go to different places. Winnie the Guinea, I know, it's fucking hilarious, right? We can go, Mimi and my snake is, wait, I can't even read that. It just caught me. I'm like, wait, don't make me say that. Don't make me say that. Yeah, well, I haven't, look, I'm like as flabby. Oh, did I shave my armpits? Probably not. Armpit check, not really did I shave them. But whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm disgusting. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Okay, so yeah, exactly. Bad armpits. I know. I just was saying you're 17 minutes late. I have hairy armpits, kind of. See? I can see some hair. All right, now that I pointed that out, that's so great. Okay, so where do we go when we sleep? We can go in different levels. So right outside of this level, and let me explain, when people do things like smoke pot or take like light hallucinogenics or light relaxing things, when they find themselves out of their body, they're usually, yeah, I'm laughing. I'm like, yeah, they're on the astral level, but they're on the lowest level. So they're kind of on the level right around the earth. This is Estelle's lipstick with lip liner and some other lipstick stuff on it. I mixed Estelle's. So it's Jaffer Cosmetics, and I think this is Hot Toddy with my Jonton Blue lip liner, the 4K beige, and then there's another Estelle product on top from Jafra. So yeah, I have all of those on. I mixed because I was also eating popcorn while I was putting on my makeup. So then I had to brush my teeth again, but whatever. I don't even care. I walk out with blueberries all in my teeth. See, they're not there now. Okay, so we can go to the astral level. So a lot of times when we're in light sleep, we can go to right outside of this dimension into the astral level. And when we go there, we'll know it because there'll be things like, I love fucking popcorn. I'm addicted. Sorry, true story. Kisma and Clover are your cats. Oh, cute. Rena the Rottweiler. Oh my God. I smoke mad weed. Excellent. I don't smoke weed, so I don't know what it is. But hey, if it's ayahuasca. Yeah, you know why I don't puff away? I love banana popsicles. Don't start me on that. I used to love banana chips. What happens is ayahuasca, things like that, I don't do because I'll tell you why I don't do it. Well, first of all, it's not my meditation practice. Some people it is, and so I'm not saying anything about that. But I believe that you're either spiritual or you're not. So you can either connect or you can't. That might be the wrong way to look at it. That's just my way. That's just my way of thinking of it. However, with the marijuana, you go right out of your body, like into the closest level to earth. So a lot of kind of, I'll call them hanger-oners or, yeah, cannabis heals a lot. I'm not saying, I use the rub on my skin when I hurt my arm. Tennis elbow from not playing tennis. Yeah, weed is, weed is part of my life. A lot of people smoke weed, I notice, but I prefer not to, but it makes me paranoid. And yeah, mugwort under the pillow. Oh my God, I know, right? Totally. Don't smoke the mugwort though, because I think it's poison. But when you go out of your body, you go first to the astral level. Now, if you start crossing into different levels, remember this. If you cross into a level where your dead loved ones are, you have to really raise your vibration. And there is an easy way of, no, I don't know if it stops you from going there. I know that we'd put you right out in the astral level. So I don't know where you go from. I don't quite know how the door opens. They kind of show it to me at times like a door, an elevator, and it opens. But if you want to connect with your loved ones, you're going to have to really raise your vibration up, and they have to kind of lower it down. Now, if they come and get you and take you over to where they are, they do that when you're sleeping. The reason they do it when you're asleep is because we don't fight things when we're sleeping usually. I mean, if I'm awake and I see something in my head, I'm like, I'm crazy. I'm not seeing it. I must be delusional. Okay, I don't even know what that, something is supposed to make you cough. Come back around with that. My pets forgive you for will pets for, oh my God, yeah. I hope, because I put Tucker to sleep. So yeah. Yeah, maybe demons don't like smoke. I don't know. You know, I don't actually know what the demons like or don't. I know they don't like God. So that's what I do. I always think God in my head, you know. Yeah, you can get lost in the astral world, definitely. Yeah, okay, first of all, that's a good question. I don't allow a TV in my bedroom. I don't watch TV anyway. That's a huge bone of contention in our house because one person in my house watched TV ad nauseum, and I'm not that way. But even in a house with TVs, I have put a TV in my bedroom growing up because I was unaware, you know, stupid, whatever. But why do you want to put background noise on? Okay, I guess if you know what's on your TV and you're comfortable with it, like if you had like a happy story, you know, oh my God, I've got to show you this. Speaking of, if you put something on that was really happy or, you know, whatever, right, would be good. But let's say you leave it on the sci-fi channel and then you wake up to some axe murder in the middle of the night. That's all absorbing. You're absorbing. We absorb. But this one, okay, this one on YouTube, you guys, I'm obsessed with this right now. Wait till you guys hear it. You're going to die laughing. Okay, and you can thank Miley Cyrus for this.
One night,
Cat Marina.
now looks after
Do you guys know about Cat Marina?
I heard the pitter-patter of feet on the roof.
Yeah, it's called Cat Marina. I know. Well, Miley listens to Cat Marina, and I'm like, what the hell is Cat Marina, and why are all these people? So I turned on Cat Marina, and I fell asleep. They've got, well, it's the Headspace website, but they got like 300,000 people, but it's Cat Marina. The cats, they have a hierarchy in the marina, and this guy with his like kind of melodic voice and his calm nature. Cat Marina. Oh my God. Carol, are you out there? Do you know? Tell Blasco about Cat Marina. Seriously. They got all kinds of things. The cat's got all kinds of shit going on the marinas. You got to listen, but you'll be asleep. Trust me. But it's all about the cat. I fall asleep to the Andy Griffith show. It's all about the cats. on the Marina, okay? Cats on the Marina, Cat Marina. That's for you, Carol, and for you, Blasco. Cat Marina. I just thought about it. I'm like, what do you listen to? I'm like, fucking Cat Marina. Oh, she might be, but I have to, I have to, I'm obsessed with it's. We had this show, I don't know for you people in the Valley, but there was some like weird local television station, and it was called either Honkerwood or Honkerville, but it was the horses on the side of a hill, and you just watched the horses on the side of the hill. I was like, what is this? It's I think Honkerville. All day and night, that thing was on, and you could come home and look at it. I think it was a local TV station, like local to the area. And I was like, what the hell? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, I missed you guys. Thank you. Somebody said they donated. I fell asleep to the Frasier show. Somebody said they don't. Thank God they're canceling the Kardashians. What are you, crazy? Thank God. Those people, they had enough money. They have enough money. They don't need to be in our consciousness in the middle of a spiritual war with their nonsense and their ridiculousness. They're the reason that we all have diaper butts. I don't have a diaper butt. I have a white girl ass that has not been altered. So that means it's no ass, or hey, saggy ass, whatever. They say they're canceled. I'm excited about it. I never watched the show once. I never watched it. It's just not something I would ever watch. I never watched the Housewives of Beverly Hills. I never watched anything. But what they are responsible for, you know, yeah, they're responsible. They're responsible for actually teaching young women that they aren't enough and completely fucking altering their faces like that, and their asses and their boobs, diaper butts. It's baby diaper butts. And they don't like salt. You bet you they don't like salt. They probably don't like silver either, because vampires, when they get shot with a silver bullet, you know what happens. Or is that werewolves? I don't think. Oh, I just screwed it up. It's werewolves. Carol, I have a white girl ass. Carol's questioning my white girl ass. Well, it is a white girl ass. It's me and my birth mom and Keithy all had the same ass. Jason and his dad and his older brother all have the same ass. Okay, so I have a Canadian ass. It's a white girl ass. Yeah, it's a big problem in my life, that ass. It used to be up there really good, and now, you know, it just kind of creeps down. But I'm still not going to Kardashian-assy in it, right? I'm not going to do that. Yes, I have heard of Rhonda Nautica. Yes, I don't know about that. I'm not going to sign into it. I'm not going to find out if it's a demon app, because I don't actually want to sign in by accident and call in the demons. You know what I mean? No. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Now Estelle's commenting on my ass. Oh God, they're all. I have a round ass. You had to throw Jason in there. Okay, that's Carol talking about Jason. Now I'm outing Jason on here. These girls are really bad. Jason's a grown man. That's all I can say. He's 28. He has fans. He has ass fans. Oh my God, that's like the ass man. Seinfeld, the ass man, remember? Who's the ass? Do you remember that? When they got the fusilli, what was it? Bette Midler fusilli spaghetti thing caught on his ass. Do you remember that? Okay, is it just me or is it anybody else? It was a Seinfeld thing. Don't get mad at me. Yeah, Fusilli Jerry, thank you. I'm like, was it Bette Midler? It was the same. Exactly. Kramer, the idiot, was making the Fusilli thing. Yeah, exactly. Right? Exactly. Okay, so where the other places we go when we sleep, there are different places you can go. There's so many different layers to the other side. I love Kramer too. And he got called a racist, you know, shit, way back when they threw Macaroni Midler. Thank you. Who thinks of this shit, right? I know that show was really good. Really good. Oh God. Carol's being bad. I can see you, Carol, on my text. I can see you. I can see you on my text. I can see you. She's talking about things I'm not mentioning. Mine is a double wide butt. Yeah, exactly, right? Okay, so different levels on the astral level. If your loved ones want to come to you, yeah, I know Kramer went off and he did like well, the Black Lives Matter would probably be pissed off at him. But hey, Chris Rock does the same thing. They all do shit in comedy. They bash on women, they bash on blacks, they bash on whites, they make fun of Asians. Have you been on the TikTok app where they make fun of the manicurists, right? Yeah, no, they're racist against everybody. They're trust me. On every TV show, they got the dumb blonde, they got, oh, she can't have a brain in her head. Ugh. They got all that. Yes, Chris Rock. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, all of them. Chris Rock. I'm trying to think of who else. I don't really watch them anymore. But yeah, TikTok. Love witch talk. TikTok. I don't know what witch talk is, unless it's witches on TikTok. But no, on TikTok, they do the whole, it's so racist on TikTok. Dave Chappelle. Yeah, it's so racist on TikTok. It's ridiculous. Because have you guys seen the TikTok where they have like it could be me at my age, you at your age, your grandpa doing it. But yeah, the pig man, I know, right? A flying pig landed on George's car. I do remember the pig man. I was like, Kramer's in the hospital. It's like, the pig man is here. But anyway, TikTok, they have that thing. So they have this Asian, sorry, it's not the Asian one. Well, they have the Asian one where they have everybody doing the Asian thing where they're like, come in, I can do your man. I can't even do the accent like that, but it's completely racist or stereotypical, could be considered racist. And then they have one where they have the little girl's voice and the dad says, where did you buy the lipstick? And the girl's got the lipstick all over her face on the TikTok. And she goes, my lippy stick? Like this, like a little kid, right? I can do that one because I'm really 5. And so she goes like this and they go, the TikTok goes, so where did you buy it? And so after she keeps saying stuff and saying stuff and saying stuff, she said, no, not Home Depot, Homey Depot. Think about that for a second. Homey Depot. Okay, what is that if that is not racist? Homey Depot. Homey Depot, because it's in a little kid's voice. They're like, oh, that's not racist. That's totally racist. You know why it's racist? Yeah, relatives can. Yeah, go look on TikTok. Look up a little girl lipstick Home Depot. Go look it up and then listen to it. And it's fucking racist. It's sexist. It's racist. It's ridiculous. Means it fell off the truck. Well, yeah, I know what it means. Home Depot. I know exactly what it means. I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But there's so many different levels to the astral level. And if your relatives, it's easier for them to come into our state of dreams because we're not fighting it. I find right now after Keith passed that I'm focused in the physical or the grounded or the material or the logical. Like I've never had to been so focused and logical and non-emotional and not intuitive in my life, because you can't do both and deal with what you have to deal with. There is so many things. So if you're grounded to the earth's energy, it's going to be hard for you to believe when you're getting psychic information because it's so subtle that it is psychic. So when you're asleep, there's no question about it, because when you're asleep, you're just like, I'm asleep. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You're not doing that. You're just like, I'm asleep. And then your soul leaves your body. This is when we sleep at night. This is when we leave our physical, our earthbound body, okay? Our earthbound body. When we leave it, we go into the astral realms, different levels to learn different things. So we are doing all kinds of different things, okay? All kinds of different things. So I perceive who's on the phone when it rings. Yeah, that's called precognitive psychic ability. So the person's name flips into your head, you pick the phone up. Precognition, so to speak. So events occurring, you feel them before they occur. So events occurring. We work when we sleep. Yeah, we're learning on a spiritual level. Most of our lives are spiritual. It's not really earthbound. Except we're here on the earth right now, so it's earthbound. And we've come to learn various things, and I don't know, when it comes to losing a child, I don't understand the lesson of it, and it might not be my lesson, it might be the child's lesson. I have no idea, but I mean, for God's sakes, I wouldn't sign up for this world if I were going to go through this lesson, because I can tell you right now, it's not a lesson I can't. When people say, oh, there's a lesson in it, I'm like, yeah, you're going to have to tell me the lesson, because I'm calling bullshit on that one. That's just me. So it has to be about their soul and the lessons of their soul, because there's no lesson in it for me, except that my child's gone, now I have to live in some kind of way. So yeah, I don't know the lesson in that, though. The lesson is, if I was 30 and I lost my child, I could have another child and I could reparent them differently. Could possibly be that way. A lot of men have that, a lot of men have it. They're able to parent, they're able to have second families, because men don't, they don't age the same way, like their uterus doesn't give out on them, even though some of them whine like little girls on their periods. Oh my God, that's racist. Who said that? That was on TikTok. Anyway, sorry. But men can go on and have other children, but thank you for that, you guys. I'm not even like seeing it. Thank you. I just saw that. Thank you both up there. But when you're looking at it, when you lose a child, like your child dies, what about these beautiful children at St. Jude's that are dying of cancer every 5 seconds? Little kids, I used to read for them when I was in grade school. I read for several little kids in 1st and 2nd grade when I was in 7th and 8th grade that had cancer. They were terminally ill, and I used to read to those little kids. Those kids are people's children, and they're dying right then and there. They're 6, 7, 8. That's crazy. That's just crazy. Makes no sense to me. I know my little cousin died. Yeah, I mean, that, I don't know the lesson in that, except you have to actually embrace every moment of your life. And all I can say is, as a mother, they drove me crazy, and I probably didn't spend a lot of time with them that I should have. And I was trying to get to know my children as adult men, but you can't like stalk them. Hi, it's your mom, I'm gonna stalk you. La 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 la, here's your mommy. You're 24 and 28, your mommy is coming to stalk you. No. But you can be a better parent. But moms at my age, we can't be parents again. So Okanagan, that's where John grew up. Skaha Lake, right there. Yeah, Peachland, across from Peachland, sorry, around, you're from there, Penticton. Yeah, St. Jude's, those kids are just little. Yeah, we do the best we can do, but yeah, Kootenays, exactly. We do the best we can do. That's Keithy's background. He spent a lot of time there too. We spent every winter, summer, all of that. Peach Festival. Yeah, Peach Festival. Penticton, Edmonton, there you go. I feel the lessons in losing a child, I'm going to have to ask God what that is, because call me whatever, but we're going to have words about that, but that might be keys passed. So who am I to say anything about it? It was such a series of events that was very, very specific to the timing and the delaying of him picking up the bike for 3 days, the delaying of that. I have no idea what the lesson is, except everything changes and nothing stays the same. That much, that's about the lesson I can do it. Oh, see, you got the wrong food delivery. Oh, that's cute with your little boy's name on it. Yeah, no, I trust it. I'm like a stubborn bitch. I refuse to learn the lesson right now. I'm sorry. I want Keith back. He's not going to come back. But when I see what happened to him, it's very interesting, because it was such a specific series of crazy ass events that all came together to create a perfect fucking thing. Astrologically, it showed up. It was so, I just never thought he was going to go. It's weird because apparently I told my cousin when he was 6 months old that I thought he would leave early, live a short life. And I told another friend of mine, I remember not saying it. So they told me I said it after the fact. I mean, if anybody's going to be, no, I have not seen Keith yet. It was a perfect storm for his passing. If you absolutely like understand the series of events that happened, it's very, very weird. But I mean, it had to be his. And it's interesting because there's no way that he was going to stay. Like, I guess he could have stayed on Earth, but the body would have been damaged. So he was gone. Maybe he only needed 24 years. That doesn't help us on this side. But yeah, some people do reincarnate. It doesn't help us on this side because we consider it a loss. It's not a loss, it's a transition. It's definitely a loss in the parent's life, but it's not like Keith is lost. He went back to God. That's not a loss. We come from God. We come from creation, so he goes back to that creation. So that's not a loss. That's a gain for his soul, and he's got to be happier than down here, although he was happy here, but you got to be happier. What makes me really fucking happy, and Deanna tells me, and Libra Lori tells me, Keith went home. I know he went home. But what makes me really happy, because if I was like a 20-year-old and I had a young son that passed away, this would be a problem because I would have to live my life. But I'm not that age, and I can get off the planet pretty quick, unless, of course, I live to be 90, which one of my friends, and you know who the fuck you are, says that I'm going to live a long life, which is disgusting to me. I'm like, disgusting. I've already lived a long life. I'm very grateful for it. Thank you, but I'm ready to bail on out of here. Yeah, so there you go. That's, I mean, if I was 20, I'd probably become suicidal thinking that I had to like grow old without my child. That would make me crazy. Now it's just like, you just have to pretend to get through your life, and then you're through your life. You're older, you smile a bit, you go about your business, and then you get off the planet. So I'm good. Yeah, I'm good with it, because if I was younger, it would be a real problem for me. And I actually, what Keith's death has taught me is I don't give a shit about anything around me. Like, you can fucking yell at me, you can whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I don't care. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I mean, you could probably arrest me or threaten to shoot me, and I'm like, whatever, I don't care. So I don't care. Like, it's like I told Deanna yesterday, I feel like a piece of cardboard. Of course, she pointed out that cardboard is useful in some things, but I feel literally like cardboard. So beige, slightly bendable if you step on it and bend it. When you're trying to break cardboard up, it's not really bendable, like not really flexible. And, just a piece of cardboard doesn't really, matter. It floats here and there. That's how I feel. So I am now cardboard. Yeah, that's how I feel. I know. But that's how I feel. I don't know, if you ever will get, like they say, time heals. I can tell you it probably doesn't. It just feels different, okay? Yeah, I'm not a paper doll, but it doesn't heal. It doesn't, because when his brother passed, that's not healed. It's just different. So it's in your thoughts every single day. That's the unfortunate thing, because if we actually had memories of the other side, all of us, we would be quite clear, and we wouldn't be so, stuck on that. But it's, yeah, no, I never, it's been 24 years since Jimmy passed. I never forgot. I didn't forget it. And Keith was 24. So Keith was exactly 10 months old when his brother passed, which would be October 9th, 96. And then Keithy passed this year, as you know, July 29th. So it's never, it permeated our lives, okay? It never went away. So it doesn't go away. However, no, Arlene did not invite me for fucking tater tots. She's hoarding the tater tots. She's a tater tot hoarder. But I think if we knew, we wouldn't have faith. If you don't have faith, we can all say, we can all say that we believe in God if we can see God. But the challenge of a man is through the faith, through the most extreme circumstances. And there's probably very extreme circumstances that I don't even know about. Like, you know, huge circumstances, people born in the concentration camps, in the war zones, whole families blown up, whatever goes on in our, you know, thing, or however you want to word it. But there's extremes. So it is the act and the belief of your faith and the action within your day-to-day life with respect to that faith that will actually move you forward. It's not so much that you're going to forget and like, so you lose a child and you're like, you know what, I'm fine, I'm okay. No, doesn't work that way, because you're not going to be okay without your child, because your child is your child, period. You know, unless some of you don't like your children. And we all have said this as mothers, but we love our children. So I'll speak for myself. I love my children, and all you guys love your children. So it's different. Some people were upset when they lost parents. It's not, there you go. Oh, 2 sisters. Oh, see, that's a lot. Yeah, it's very, yeah, I think Keith was a 9 life path. I am, and John is, and Jason's a 6. Yeah, Keithy was the good one in the family. Like, he was the, how would I word that? He's going to be a human being. Understand, when you come into your human life, I fought with a cashier today. Mars retrograde, fight with the cashiers. But when you come into a physical body, you lose your memory, okay? You lose your memory in the physical. So you are, like, when you're a little kid, you're not running around going, you know, there's God. I mean, I thought of God a lot when I was a kid, and I thought of life and death, and I mean, at 4 and 5 years old. And I thought of the homeless, and it upset me. Things upset me greatly when I was a little kid, like literally upset me, like in my stomach, in the core of my being. And I thought of God, and I prayed as a little kid, which my family was not religious, so nobody sent us to church. I didn't learn that, I just did that. So when you have a connection, you have a connection. But still, it's unacceptable to me that my son died. So even knowing what I know, doing the work that I do, it's literally unacceptable that this happened, if not my choice. Like, it's God's place. So you have no control. When you truly realize you have no control, you will let go of the need to be or do anything, and you will just exist. And I think that might be the lesson, is to just exist in your state of being. Oh my God. Yeah, I think it's just to exist in the moment in your state of being, regardless of whether you're rich or poor, sad or happy, blonde or black, or brunette or green haired or blue eyed or dark skinned or whatever. I think it's, thank you for that, you guys. I think it's to exist just here right now, and that's it. Because actually Keith's death literally took every piece of ambition out of my life, or every piece of anything. I'm like, yeah, whatever, no one cares. So that's what I think. So it's interesting, kind of interesting. I don't even care to manifest. I'm like, I don't care. So it's very weird. I will tell you, it's your biggest fear. Like, what I observed with my child was my biggest fear in the world. I mean, it was just something. I used to worry about them driving. I used to worry about a lot of things. I would say not to live your life worrying, because obviously we have a date in and a date out. And so it's going to happen anyway. It's going to happen anyway, right? So you're going to die regardless of whether I worry or not, is because it's your path. We are born alone and we die alone. And by that, I mean, there are people to bring us in and there are people to take us out. Okay. But the soul itself goes through that birth process themselves, and the death process also themselves. So yeah, it's interesting. And you worry for your children, of course. You worry a lot. I worry for dumb Jason. Oh, did I call him dumb? I mean, cute Jason, because sometimes he does dumbass shit. So I worry for Jason. However, I can't actually go around focusing on what my worries are in regards to that, because it's going to be a problem. Um, what I can say about Keith's death is he went right out of his body. So I would not want to have like a lingering death. That might piss me off. He went right out. So I'm going to say the update, then I'm going to talk about Mars retrograde. Thank you. As I'm burping now on camera. I'm not burping. I'm sorry. I was drinking water. Yeah, it's interesting. I miss Keithy. I don't know that I feel angry because he's dead. So there's nothing I can do, but I will get to the bottom of it. That's for sure. Yeah, the other fear is the case. Yeah, I don't care. You can come after me and whatever. It's whatever. But I'll tell you, when somebody dies, I've not sat down. I mean, all those kids planned his flowers and all of his signing boards and his picture boards, and they did all of that. They were absolutely wonderful in doing that. But immediately, like the next day after Keith passed, I had to literally walk the neighborhoods because I don't know why. Maybe I'm the control freak. I might be the control freak. I just figured this out. I'm the fucking control freak. But I had to find out what happened to him because it did not make sense to me. So I went door to door to door, and you know what? The whole thing is unfolding beautifully. The new officer, as I said, extremely nice, okay? Like, nice doesn't matter when it's investigation, but he listens and he responds. So it's an open communication. That's all anybody can, ask for. My heart goes out to every single person who deals with maybe not as nice a police officer, or one that's just lazier and not paying attention, because oh my God, imagine if you were a non-English speaking first-time parent in this country, first generation person in this country, and you had a family member pass in any way, whatever way it is, and you couldn't get them to hear you or understand you, didn't even know what your speaking up for was. Oh my God. Yeah, no. So I just knew I had to find out, and I just had to find out. That's what I had to do. So a lot of information came to us. And actually the witness that was driving behind Keithy called me 2 days ago. And I spoke to him this morning. Yeah, I think I'm a control freak that way. But the young man that was driving behind Keithy and saw what happened was able to give me even more insight. Now, I didn't know about this man. I didn't know anything about him. He left his number with the first officer we were dealing with and said, have the family call me. Nobody told me that. Would have saved a good month and a half of stressing out. Regardless, the information came up now. So that is super, super good. I just have been nonstop working. Death certificates, finding out information, calling people back, typing, leaving a paper trail, email trail, talking. Yes, it was very shady. Some witness statements weren't taken. I found out about, the pest control truck, which was told to me by one of the witnesses resuscitating him, beautiful little Melody, young woman who was with my Keithy when he passed, along with her neighbor, along with George and her brother, and the young gentleman that, although he left just before Keith passed, he left when the paramedics got there, but the young man that was right, behind him, all of these people, some of them, not all our witness statements were taken that day. So these are things to consider. I feel like I want to write about the experience so people understand, right? That you actually have to do stuff yourself. And I think more so people of murdered victims understand that, and missing children that go. I listened to this thing on YouTube about this little girl. I think she was in Arizona, but her little sister, she was like 11, and her little sister went in to get a jacket. They were waiting for the ice cream truck. And when the little sister came out, like literally 90 seconds later, the little girl's bicycle was the wheels were spinning and the little girl had literally been plucked off her bicycle because her little sister ran in. Can you even fucking imagine that? And it's been 15 years and they've never found this little girl. Never found her. Those parents, like, I was able to see my child. I know my child has passed, so I could see it. Thank you for that, you guys. So I know that that happened to him, but imagine those parents. I just heard it this morning. I was like, oh my God, I feel like just smacking somebody in the face, because what would you do? And now I'm sure the police totally went after and interviewed everybody, but what would you do if, let's say, you didn't speak English and they didn't understand you and you didn't understand the rules of this country and it was your little child, or they didn't pay attention to your little child because your little child was not in the demographic that was important or relevant according to the media? There's also that goes on. I can't even imagine. That actually gives me anxiety. You can do nothing. Not nothing. You can do nothing. I'm saying nothing. You literally have no control over anything or anybody. When you realize that, when you see I would lose it. It would ruin your life. Like or you would be on meds to forget the whole time. Yeah, no, I know. Don't let them leave your sight. But even when you're standing right there, and I mean, I've seen stuff. I saw stuff, I'll tell you. I saw stuff, and this was where I live, and we have like a community pool, and there was probably 40 people in the pool area. No, I'll say 30 people in the pool area, and there was this little girl. This is years ago. My kids were little. She'd probably be about the same age she'd be couple of years younger than Keith, so she'd probably be 19 or 20 now, this little girl. But there she was, and her parents were sitting on their chairs by the pool. I was there with Jason and Keith. We were all there, and one of the neighbors' fathers, there's like a pool change room. There's like 3 change rooms, and then there's showers over there, and then there's like bathrooms. Okay, so there's like a building like that. I watched one of the other people that lived in our area, and the father of another group of kids took this little girl into a change room, and I saw it. The parents didn't see shit because they had 3 other kids they were looking at, okay, in the pool. This little girl in 2 seconds went with this guy. So because I'm a nosy bitch or a troublemaker or a control freak, I guess, I went and walked into the bathroom area, and I looked under the thing, and her little feet were there and his little feet were there. I knocked on the door. I said, "What are you doing?" The dad, who just always bullshitted me, I knew what he was from the minute I met him, and I said it. But anyway, the dad was like, "Oh, she's whatever." It was somebody else's dad, not this kid's dad. I said, "Get out of the change room. She needs a girl in there." And he's like, "No, I can help her." I said, "It's not your job to help her. You're not her fucking parent." And ever since then, I don't know what he did to her, but I got there pretty quick. He was probably planning on trying to get her to take her bathing suit off or something. I have no idea. But anyway, I got her out there. Her little name began with a J. I got her out there, told her parents, and they moved. Not that you can move away from that because it'll show up again, but fuck these people taking these little kids and these. If it's not, I knew her parents. That's the thing. Now, if I was just another homeowner and didn't know that wasn't her parent, I might not think anything of it. But I knew this guy, and I knew what I saw the first time I met him. Of course, you can't go around saying to people, this guy creeps me out, he's a creeper, because he had 4 kids, and my kids played with 2 of those kids. The other 2 kids were older. There might have been another kid somewhere else too. But that little girl, her parents moved her out of there, and I think she'd be about 19 now. I saw several incidences like that growing when my kids were growing up, and I just would barge right in. But I mean, I'm going to let him in there. I know who he is. It's not his kid, and he's a man. Don't change a girl's clothes. Don't change a girl's clothes. Get out. That's her private space. I would say the same, like if you're a mom and you're not the parent of a boy, you would probably stand, like what I did when my friends, little boy kids, came over to change. I'll stand on the outside of the door. I mean, unless the kid's like 2 and you got to change their diaper. I'm not talking about that. But let's say they're 6, 5, 7. Stand on the outside of the door. Hand them the towel over there. But I would take them into the girls' bathroom and then stand on the outside of the door like that, put them in there so they could change. But I'm not going to change them. And if they ask me for help, like, can you help me, blah, 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 I would throw another shirt over or whatever. The people do no man needs to be going in, and no woman. I've seen it with a woman too, also in our complex, with a kid. He was 10 and I was by the pool watching because my kids were swimming. This kid was a friend of my kids, and this bitch, and she was a woman, not just a man. She was teaching him how to swim. You know how you put your hands out like this and that the kids do it? And she started to put her hand down his under trunks, his bathing suit. I like to call them under trunks. It cracks me up. Because I used to tell the kids, don't go swimming in your under trunks. I meant with their underwear on. Okay, whatever. Anyway, she did that. I screamed at her and told her to fucking get the kid out of the pool, get away from the kid. And I just literally said, if I see you near that kid again, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I can't really say that to a guy, but I could say it to her. This was 2 incidences. No, she really was. She really was right there in the pool using swimming as a cover. And she was, I think she might have been a bit older than me, but maybe she was younger and looked older. I don't know. She lived with the guy down the street and he was a freak. That's all I could tell you. So God knows what went on with him. But that kind of behavior needs to be accounted for. And it's really hard for people to step in. They always say, I don't want to make a mistake. What I say, because I make so many mistakes. That's another thing, people. I make so many mistakes. Why are people afraid of making mistakes? If I make a mistake, I will apologize to you. It might flip you out what I say to you, but I will apologize to you. I will say, I misjudged you. I said the wrong thing. Can you please forgive me? And I'll be sincere. I heard this. I jumped. I lost my mind. I do it quite a bit. But people have to speak up. You can't say, I don't want to. This is my favorite. This goes on with some of my family members too. They go, oh, I wouldn't want to think that way about that person. Well, duh. Who does want to think that way about that person? Nobody wants to think that way about the priest that did shit or whatever. I don't want to think that way. Oh, wow. It's about how you think then. So it comes down to how you feel about what you think, which is why you won't say anything, because you're basically a coward, because you don't want to think nasty thoughts, because these people are nice in other areas. It's ridiculous. Okay. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I make a mistake. People hate me. Trust me. They hate me in my neighborhood. Like every neighborhood we've lived in, I'm like the weirdo that goes down the street. I'm like, what are you doing? How do you know that kid? I go, hey kid, come here. So I'm that person. I'm just that person. Sorry, I have to turn the air on here. I know when people say, oh, I wouldn't want to think that. What's your investment in thinking? It's like with the celebrities. I'll say your name, C. Teigen. C. Teigen, okay, her, with her shit that she puts out on fucking Twitter. C. Teigen, that's our code word for this bitch, all right? I actually have people unfriend me because they don't want to see her in that light. How could I say something like that? Well, bitch, I'm not the fucking one that tweeted that. You tweeted it. I didn't tweet it. You tweeted it. If you tweet that, I'm going to have a response to it. See, Teigen, I'm going to have a response to your stupid ass tweets. You vile waste of human space. Think about it. See, Teigen. Okay? Yeah, I have no idea. I can't even think about her having sex. I mean, I don't want to think about it. I wouldn't think about it. It's not in my porn list, okay, to think about that woman having sex. How about that? Yeah, no, it's so bizarre. They're like, how could she say that? I'm like, how could she write it? Like, where's your fucking common sense? I know she does. If you or I wrote that, the PTA, the local cops, the community church service people, all of these people, okay, would be up our butts, throwing eggs at our house, calling us perverts, all kinds of things. But because this woman is out there public, right? I know what she is, male to female. Oh yeah, she's something all right. And they call it a model. I mean, they call her a model. Pardon me. Did I say it? I don't mean to be disrespectful like that. But if you're going to tweet that and I post it and people are going to go, how could you say that? I don't know. She tweeted it. How could I say it? She tweeted it. Why did she tweet it? I don't know why she tweeted it. Ask her why she tweeted it, and then ask her why she tweeted it at least 20 different times in 20 different ways. You talk to her about that. Don't talk to me. So weird, right? No, use her makeup. You already bought it. You don't have to do that. But, and she's pregnant, so I'm assuming this is a fake bump, right? No, she's a pedophile. It's not. You don't tweet stuff like that. That's not something you tweet. You don't tweet about putting baby powder in your chicken recipe because it tastes like when you eat a baby's butt. You don't actually tweet that without people going, I know, and her gay ass woman husband. Oh my God, that was a TikTok thing. Don't judge. TikTok says nasty things, those TikTok people. Yeah, there's something, again, oh, I know, right? I know, like they're really having sex. Anyway, they're having something. I don't know what they're having, but I can't go there. C. Teigen, exactly. That's right. You got it right. People like that and Rainn Wilson and hello, folks. Okay. Hanks with an X. That guy, okay, actually somebody in my family wanted to get up my ass and make me mad since Keithy died because he's a, but I'm not going to say it. Anyway, this person, their rebuttal to my comments was, and how can you post about Tom Hanks? What gives you the right to say that? I said, you're going to need to talk to Sarah Ruth Ashcroft and ask her why she accused him of that, because I'm repeating what she said. And here's the fascinating thing, you dumb MFer, is what I said to him. Because I can't have these conversations with people that try to put me in my place and then try to say things like, well, maybe what happened to your son is because you said that. And I'm like, you don't even believe what I'm saying. So if you don't believe it, that can't have happened, you weirdo. And what about Jeffrey Epstein? Hello, Jeffrey Epstein. These are the arguments with people in my family that want to get at me because they are vicious. But having said that, again, with Hanks, I'm talking about Sarah Ruth Ashcroft. Please Google her if you have a question with what I say. Read about what she says and then try to sue her because he hasn't. So I would file a civil lawsuit. It's $350. I would sue her for slandering me in a civil lawsuit without a question. I would sue her. Even if I was me making no money like Hanks makes, okay? I would do that. You're not going to accuse me of that. I will come after you. Sorry. That's one thing I'm not going to be accused of. You can call me a whole bunch of other things, like a popcorn eating mouthpiece who swears too much, whatever. Patton Oswalt is another one. What is with his tweets? That guy fucking tweets. He says he's a proud pedophile. He says that. It's not funny. It's never been funny. Not funny. But people still watch his shows. Oh, yes. Let's see. You don't see Sheen suing anyone either. I know, because we know about him. I knew about that privately. Personal. Different stuff. I know people who've been with him. Oh, James Gunn. Yeah, James Gunn disappeared off the planet. Where is Bryan Singer, everybody? Where is Bryan Singer? I didn't like The King of Queens anyway. It wasn't really well written. And, it was kind of bleh. And of course, they have the big, dumb oaf of a husband, okay, on the show, and the smarter wife, and dumb guy in the suburbs with wife who just is like, why did I marry this a-hole? Anyway, yeah, it's that way. No, I don't watch any of it anymore. Let's see. Oh, God. I don't even know what you just said. Simon Cowell. Oh, my God. Look, I just wore myself out. Biden is sniffing. What is with him? Orna, what is it with the nose? Orna something. Anyway, he's a sniffer. So for all these people, oh, my God. Did you hear about the law? The guy's name is something Wiener. I'm like a kid in school. Something Wiener. Sean Green, something Wiener. Not Anthony Weiner, but this other Weiner guy. Sniffer Biden, Anthony Weiner, but there's another Weiner guy that's working with Kamala Harris who passed the law that says it shouldn't be a crime if there's 11 years difference between the couples or 10. So like if I'm 14 and you're 24, hey, blowjobs are in and you're not going to get charged for statutory rape. What's that about? 14, 24, I don't know, 20, 10? Why are you not a sex offender if you're 24 with a 14-year-old? Hello, Elvis. Oh my God, hello, Elvis. What's up with that? Poor Priscilla. I know. What was up with that? Her parents just gave her over to Elvis. Hello, you're 14. Who does this? What am I? What am I? Oh, that was a payoff. It had to be, right? I mean, it just had to be. And I know, probably from NAMBLA, I know, right? No, but the guy's name is Wiener. You got to look him up. The guy's name is Wiener. So there's like a couple of people with the last name Wiener in politics. I don't know about that. Male to. Who is transgender? The Wiener guy? I don't know. Anyway, I'm like, wait, I'm stopped. What is transgender? Yeah, Scott Wiener. Everybody boycott Scott Wiener. Of course, San Francisco. He's probably having dinner with Pelosi right now, who, by the way, snuck into a hairdresser. Bitch, we all need our hair done. And then went to the gym because the government gyms are open. But I and you have to wear our face coverings because there's a serious virus. When are you people going to stop doing the face coverings? We really have to stop, but we're in for it. It's Mars retrograde. So let me get into Mars retrograde. Yes, the Georgia guide stones. Yes, I have. Somebody just grabbed my butt there. That was probably Keithy right there. Yes, exactly. Fires. Let's see. She's worth 100 million. I know that. She literally is like, I can't even. I'm just like, her part of California, her territory, there's needles and shit on the street. There's needles and shit, but you have to wear a mask? Why? Why? You're going to get typhus from the streets. Why do you have to wear a mask? I'm confused, but I'm blonde, so you know. Tender, San Francisco. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, I know who Newsom is. I know, right? I don't even care though. Keith, wait, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm telling you, I don't even care. You can come shoot me for not wearing a mask. Like, you want to arrest me, then arrest me. You want to mess with me? Please do it. I'm still going to do what I want to do. I can't deal with this. We've had masks on for 8 months, and now they look at you like, I was in the post office today getting all your letters. Some guy, literally, loser, not because he had his mask on, but because you know when you go to get in line, right? Because you have to follow footsteps because you're now a hamster on a wheel. That's what you are. This guy was like this. So he had his butt like this. You know, he had his butt. He was writing his envelope out. And there's the stand with all the things you get to mail that, right? So he's got his butt. So I had to walk around his butt. So I just walked around his butt. I said, excuse me. Anyway, he didn't move. He stuck his butt out as far. So there was like this much space. And the lady in front of him was not 6 feet. So I went and cut in there. And I got this look for him with his fucked up loser mask on. He's like looking at me and he's just like, he's looking me up and down, and I'm just like, I literally turned the music up on my thingy, and I was just like oblivious to him. He kept tapping behind me. It's like, dude, you haven't written out your whole envelope. I am not waiting behind you because you want me to wait for you to do the job you should have done at home. I'm not doing it, buddy boy. Anyway, yeah, he was a little peeved, but can you imagine being married to that guy? Loser. Anyway, yeah, I was just like looking at him. Then this lady came in, and at first I thought she was crazy. This little Asian lady, she might have been, I don't know, 70, maybe even older, right? And So she comes in. She did not have her mask on, this cute little lady, even though she was annoying. Like, I'd turn my music up really loud. I live in a crazy area with crazy people. A lot of meth heads and shit. However, I don't think she was on meth. So I'm at my little post office, and she comes in and she starts preaching some sort of biblical thing she's doing. And she's talking and she's saying amen. And then she says, and it was annoying because it was really loud. That's why she took her mask off. She was so loud. And I was like, shit, I can't listen to my YouTube thing if you're like going to scream like that. But anyway, I was listening to her half with this ear, you know, loser guy was behind me. She's sitting there in her little track pants and her little outfit with flowers on them. You know how you dress when you're older, like you don't care? I was that way at 20. But anyway, you really don't care. There's no bra, there's no brushed hair, it doesn't matter. She said something very interesting that I listened to. She said, I can't go to church and I can't speak and I can't stand up and preach. And she said something and she was dead on right. Dead on right. She said, people need to hear the message of God and Jesus right now. This is what she said. But she's kind of screaming it really loud and has a slightly weird accent. But anyway, she said, no, she didn't have dementia. She's actually saying, we are banned from singing in church in California. Thanks, Newsom. No singing in church. You know why? Because it elevates the vibration. I don't sing in church. Libra Lori does, but I don't. But nonetheless, they can't go into their church and they can't pray. So the word of God or spiritual teachings of your temple, your church, or whatever is not being said. She explained why she was saying it, and everybody but loser guy turned around and said amen. That guy was uptight because I beat him in line. Na boo boo. These days I got nothing more to do. You want to fight, buddy? I'm just gonna sit here like, and you're gonna look like a maniac because I'm not moving. I mean, please. Communism, exactly. So it's very, very interesting. It's very interesting, but she had a point with that. So she said hi to the little male lady and she said, God bless. And she said, you know, all of her stuff. Male lady looked at her like she knew her. So this is like a common thing, but she had a point. She can't do it in church. You can't do it in church. So she said, I'm going outside to do it and I'm going into different businesses. And I was like, okay, you're 70 something. That's okay. You go. Okay, so Mars retrograde. Mars freaking went retrograde today at 28 degrees and 8 seconds. 28 degrees and 8 seconds. And it's going to go back to 15 something, I believe. And it will go until November 15th, okay? So my baby's birthday, 999. 99999. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Let me see what degree. I think it goes back. It's going to move backwards. Retrograde of any planet means to suspend motion at the degree. It retards motion, moving backwards, giving the appearance of moving backwards until it gets to a certain degree, in which case it then moves forward and passes a degree that it stopped in, okay? So we have it at 28 degrees. I have to look it up again because in my head, we have to, Mars is retrograde right now. So Mars retrograde, Mars, what is Mars? Mars is men. Men behaving badly, Mars retrograde, just like Venus retrograde, women behaving badly. This is men behaving badly, and boy, are they fucking behaving badly. Now, if I weren't in such a bad mood, I could use some sort of bondage technique to my benefit, but I'm not in the mood to play games with these men. So, it is Mars retrograde. Oh, I haven't even hit the page. I'm on the wrong one. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It rules everything warring, which is law enforcement, which is men, which is male, which is surgeries. I tell people not to get surgeries if you're an Aries, if you have Libra, if you have Cancer, if you have Capricorn, because we're in a grand cross, we're in conjunctions, T-squares, that's what it is. So Mars, let's see, Mars, yeah, 28 degrees, 8 seconds retrograde, and it's going to retrograde all the way back through October, November, till we hit November 15th, where it will go direct at 1514. So what, if you want to do tattoos, do it, but think of just, whatever. Yeah, here's the way I would word it to you. When any planet is retrograde, what it's going to do is focus the energy of that planet and where it affects you in your chart. And it's going to bring things to light that you haven't seen before or haven't understood or don't understand. So, for example, if you're going to have an elective C-section in November after the 15th, make it a Thanksgiving, baby. Skip Scorpio anyway. Go for Sag. Okay, did I say that? I hope I didn't offend the Scorpios. But nonetheless, just if you're going for it, go for the end of the month. But so Mars, okay? Mars is a planet of aggression. It's a warring planet. It is a planet of metal mining, metal focus. So there's a lot of deals to be made in metal and a lot of things concerning metal, what they do with metal, what they do with scrap metal, all of those things, stocks and bonds and whatever in reference to metals, okay? Mars loves to argue. Aries. Yeah. Ruling planet. So Mars is aggressive. So when Mars doesn't get its way, it is aggressive. Now Mars retrograde is more passive, but so passivity in an aggressive way can cause more aggressive action as Mars goes direct. Okay, Keithy was a Sag. That's why I'm saying go to Sag. So Mars retrograde, as we move through this retrograde, you're going to find out things with your male counterparts, your male kids, your male husbands, your male wives, whatever men you have in your life, your fathers, brothers, lovers, kids, whatever, you're going to find out things that have been an undercurrent or a bone of contention between you and them, especially when it comes to communication, relationships, and those kinds of things. So during the retrograde phase, you will need to wear your face, poker face, because it will come out in a different way. You will find yourself being triggered by old issues with your male partners, kids, teachers, parents, whatever, whoever's male in your life. So you will find these things being brought out and you will be triggered. So you need to kind of like stonewall them face. Like this. Pretend you're thinking of something. Wear headphones and tell them they're on. I do that a lot. People talk to me. I keep walking and they have to come up and tap me and I just look at them and I'm like, I can't hear you. This is my way of avoidance. But anyway, as Mars goes direct on the 15th, that is when that's going to happen. When you have natal Mars retrograde, it means your focus with men is bringing men back into your life that you've had past life experiences with, depending on the house and the placement, that you've had past life experiences with, and these men are brought into your life in this life for you to work those issues out. So retrograde makes you refocus on what it was you didn't focus on, okay? So you have to deal with it again. You're all going to be fine. I mean, not everybody's going to die on the planet. No such luck, or we wouldn't have Pelosi in office now, would we? Oh, God, that's a bitch comment. Sorry, I digress. Okay, so Mars retrograde. So Mars obviously is going to affect people who have their Aries planets or their Mars in Aries or in Libra or in Cancer or in Libra, Aries, Cancer, or Capricorn. I keep forgetting Capricorn. So if you have it in the degrees between 25 degrees and it's going back over your Mars, it's going to trigger something again. And depending on the placement of the transiting Mars. See, Mars retrograde means that Mars right now in the sky is going backwards. No, lower. It retards motion, suspends backwards. Suspends. So it's at 25 now. It will go backwards to 15 degrees and then move back forward, cross over the 25th degree in 8 seconds, and then move into the 26th degree. And then we are out of all of this nonsense. Okay. So if you have planets that are anywhere right now, since we're at 25 degrees. So say the first 5 degrees of Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn, you're going to be affected depending on where your Mars is. Does it square? Does it oppose? Okay. So is it a Cancer, Capricorn square? And then with Capricorn, you've got Saturn and Pluto and all that nonsense going on right now, which which is a real problem because look what happened to me. Keithy had 5 planets in Capricorn within a degree, and I had Pluto oppose Mars. So Pluto and Capricorn opposing my Mars in Cancer from my house of children to my 5th house of friends, and my son died right then. Yeah, so Saturn, Pluto in the 5th, conjunct, and Jupiter right now, I think, right? Let me check. I'm going to say some shit. And then Mars in Cancer up in the 11th house, and it was opposition, and out went Keith right then. I mean, I've just never seen anything like it. You want to talk about Plutonian? Pluto aspects will kick you on your ass. Kick you on your ass. And we have, we've had T-squares. We've got, I'm just looking for my ephemeris. Grand Cross, let's see right now. My eyes are burning again. Look, this one's getting, I'm like, look, it's getting weird in my eyes. Okay, so yeah, see we have, that's right, Jupiter, Saturn. We have Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto all in Capricorn, okay? Jupiter's at 17, Saturn's at 25, right where that Mars is in right now. That's what happened to my Keithy. And then Pluto is at 22. So when you look at it, Chiron is at 8 degrees of Aries, so that's not really going to affect anything right now. You're more affected right now if you have any Aries planets at 25 degrees, but understand as it moves backwards, if you have any Aries planets between 15 and 25, it's going to slowly move over that. So when it gets in within a degree, 3-degree orb, actually a degree orb with this transit, it's going to hit you wherever it's placed in your chart. So you have to learn that. This has been possibly the most horrendous year, well, obviously of my life, but it's gonna get worse. Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm talking in the world because why? Because why, you ask? Because we have allowed them to capture us, and Aries is warring. People are going to start rebelling. They're going to want to slap us, punch us, and kick us and cage us. What is a face covering? It is bondage to the mouth. You shall not speak. People try to get you to shutting up. That's what I was trying to illustrate earlier. When you say something to somebody like, oh, I don't want to think of them that way, that's making them feel like you're a big asshole for bringing up a conversation instead of just accepting the fact that you're telling the truth. Okay, so this is the truth. We're all confused. Anyway, Mars going backwards. Yeah, it can mean men coming back. Absolutely. Remember, Mars also rules a surgeon's knife. So Mars retrograde, you might want to wait, or you might not. It's up to you. But yeah, your Mars is at 20. No, we're at 28. Sorry, 28. I keep saying 25. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like I've lost my freaking mind. Yeah, 28. Mars is at 28. You're right, direct square. Mars is retrograde right now for you. So for you, the next week, probably until the end of this month might be a little bit dicey for you. Yeah, don't answer doors or phones. People are going to be getting in dumbass fist fights. See what it can also mean with Mars retrograde, because Mars is men. So the men that raised you and the triggering points from your childhood will come back during this time, and then you will handle it with the men around you. Not necessarily your parents, but the men around you in your life. So it's kind of like that, if that makes sense. So we have this Mars retrograde. Okay, I'm so confused. People keep talking to me. Wait, I don't know what we're saying here. Okay, have no idea. I must try to understand. So bite my tongue bloody. I have to dig my nails into the side of my face. So if you see me standing like this, someone snaps a picture of me, you know that I'm trying not to gouge someone's eyes out. That's what I have had the most fucked up conversations with men in my immediate environment. Really fucked up. It's like, did you just say that to me? Because those are fighting words, and I'm not really a calm person right now. So I may just jump like a monkey and cage you in, and we may have a fight. The degrees are 28.8. 28 degrees in 8 seconds into it. I said 25 this morning. I said 9. I was just like making up shit, right? But anyway, it's 25 degrees. It's going to go backwards to 15 degrees. Let me tell you exactly. So my Capricorn mom and I got into a huge fight, and I'm a Cancer. I'm a Mars in Cancer, so yeah, the men in my life are passive aggressive. Very fucking passive aggressive, okay? Passive the fuck aggressive, if not alcoholic and drug addicted. Oh yeah, and that would be a childhood influence. So remember that, kiddies. What you grow up with, unless you completely clear it, it's family patterning in your chart. You have to get the healed version of it. Okay, so Mars will go all the way, it'll go direct at 15 degrees and 14 seconds. So it's going to retrograde back 12 degrees and 6 seconds. I'm trying to do my math in my head. That's what it's going to do. So from 15 degrees to 28, all the way back, but we're going backwards, not forwards. So remember, when we slow things down, we slow our speech down, we slow our thought down. We have to go over things again. Oregano oil, yeah, oregano oil is yeah, just get used to it. It is. Aries, well, you're in Aries rising, so you have to watch because you have Mars in your first house. Wherever Mars is placed is where it can cause you a problem. That's where it can cause you a problem. It can become, you know, very problematic in the position. So for example, Aries in the first house, that's the self. Aries is head injuries. Mars is aggression. So watch your head. You might bump into the Y. Have any of you ever like opened your sheet, you know, your cupboard where your sheets are and then banged your head on the thing? That's a Mars and Aries thing. It's like these angry little things that happen. You have to do a birth chart. So you have to do an actual birth chart and then you can figure it out. Taurus people, well, Taurus people are Taurus people. They're fine. They're not Aries. Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. These are your cardinal signs. This is who's being affected by the Mars in retrograde. Not to mention Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, all of you all got it in Capricorn, okay? So it is the tension like this. Uranus just went into Taurus on, I think on my birthday. I think it's in Taurus. So Uranus, yeah, it's at a, no, that's in November, pardon me. It's in the early degrees of September. It's, oh God, no, Uranus is retrograde. Sorry, it went retrograde on the 15th. I'm ridiculous. It went retrograde. I did it backwards. See, I did it backwards. Uranus went retrograde. So Uranus, ruled by Aquarius, is, you know, an electric and a static bipolar planet. Don't yell at me, people. I've just got to get the words out quick because I'm losing my energy. Yeah, I'm Mars in Cancer. I know. I got Venus, Mars, and Jupiter in Cancer, all conjunct, all in the 12th house. It's a fucking nightmare. It's a living hell. It's always been a living hell. So I embrace the living hell. You can't do anything to me anymore. You cannot do anything to me because, you know, once your child dies, it's like, what are you going to do to me? Kill me and make me go with my child? Please. I wish. So now I'm going to start taking risks. What about that? I will take risks. I think I might skydive. I'm still going to be scared because actually I'm scared of heights, but let's do that. Uranus going retrograde. So an erratic, I'm going to say this, an erratic spastic planet going backwards and slowing down into earthbound Taurus. So Uranus is crazy ass Aquarius. Aquarius doesn't have time for earthbound shit. They're up in their head. They don't want to really be grounded on the earth, right? So they're up in their heads. All right. It's all intellectual. It's all projected ahead, ahead, ahead. What is Taurus? Taurus says, good God, keep my feet on the ground. Bring me some caviar, cashmere, and a pizza and a telephone, and I shall live in my bed, says Taurus. So now the planet of let me fly through the air with my time travel machine is grounded in Taurus, bring the pizza into my bed. That is what's going on with Uranus. So look to see where you have Taurus in your chart, and transiting Uranus will be going through there. So look to see that. That's what you're going to look to see. That is what's happening. Let's see. Rising Taurus, Sun, Cancer, Moon, something. Taurus. Well, if Taurus like cake, I like cake. They like it, I like it. I'm not a huge fan of Taurus, only because my mother was a Taurus, so I kind of judge y'all because of that. But I do like some Tauruses, so there you go. Exactly. So what does it mean with Aquarius energy being brought into Taurus, with Uranus stopping and going backwards into Taurus? It means that there will be some unusual ideas that can be manifested in the physical material world to make money. So all of you guys that are having an issue with money and you don't know what to do and how to create yourself, then you're going to get these ideas. And cake. Yeah, we just want cake for no reason. I just want, yeah, Aquarius is bizarre, but I just want cake for no reason. I don't even care whose birthday. If it's your birthday, I'm eating cake. I'm going to eat cake every day now. That's it. Yeah, I'm a Taurus is hard. I know I could be eating in my bed, but I can't see my Virgo shit comes out and goes, oh my God, there's crumbs in the bed. So then I got to wash all the sheets and clean the floor and then clean myself. No, I can't go there. No food in the bed. Get your food out of the bed unless you come with a good looking man who brings the food and stays in the bed while I eat it. I don't know. Could be that way, right? Yeah, cake is healthy though. I know. Exactly. So I actually have to run, but in closing, okay, wait, I'm getting so many messages. I feel crazy. In closing, okay, men and cake. I know, right? I could throw my vibrators out. All right, I will stop. That is too much information. And now I feel a little bit guilty because Keithy's on the other side. So can he watch these things that go on? I can't have this. He's got to remove himself because I can't feel him. I can feel people around me. So yeah, I got, think about that. Think about your relatives watching you while you're doing crazy shit in bed. Think about that. Oh, I can't. I just can't. I hope never to see such a thing. I would hope he wouldn't. But you know, when I'm running around the house and I've got on some ugly weird shirt and some creepy socks, I'm and I bend over, I'm who's standing behind me? Do they actually look like that? Because that's frightening. I mean, you're going to get over your body fears. Oh God. Or you're shaving your legs weird, or you're in the bathroom. It's all very disconcerting. So remember, check to see where Aries is in your, just thought about it. It's ruined for me. All I can do is eat cake in bed now. I can't do anything else. So creepy socks. You know what I mean with creepy socks, right? Anyway, you guys, oh, thank you so much, you guys, for that. I know I don't want them in the bathroom spying on me, but there's some astral level walkers that come in the bathroom. There are. They haven't moved on. They're still into little teenage boy behaviors and stuff. Okay, you guys, I will talk to you soon. I know they'll watch anything. It's just worrisome to me now. I'm worried about this. Okay, good night, you guys. I'm going to get cake and tater tots. I might drive up to Arlene's and ask them for tater tots. Maybe they'll feel sorry for me and they'll bring me tater tots. Okay, bye, you guys. This is the Tater Tot community. Oh, have a good night. Mars is retrograde. Just wear a blank face and AirPods. When you talk to anybody who triggers you, turn your music up and don't be triggered. Okay, peace out, everybody.